All right. Welcome to Three Geeks Podcast. And we begin in epic fashion. Number 118.
Oh, of course. Why not drop things and, do whatever?
All right. So you got me, Max, and Dan.
Yo.
Going on.
All
What?
right.
And Max is speaking in tongues already, so that's
What?
great.
Well, I heard him. He said, "What's going on?"
I didn't. Oh, okay.
You're good. He hasn't pulled out the Latin yet. Or the Aramaic.
Aramaic.
I wish
Oh, God, it'd be like Texas Chainsaw Jesus all over again.
What's up, Max?
I wish I knew some sort of African, stuff. I could just be all Umbatu and then fucking tell you that you don't fucking speak, colonizer.
Get the fuck off the podcast then, Max. Damn. This is a podcast for tolerance, sir. Not
A podcast for tolerance. Oh, Lordy. Oh, God. I mean, I will say it's more tolerant than our other podcast on this channel, except for maybe Animaniacs. That's probably the most tolerant, is my guess.
I don't know. I still think our best episode was tentacle sex would have worked. So
yeah, you are not shaming.
Oop.
Yeah, didn't we have something going on about boo cake too?
Yeah, that was my fault because I was playing Overwatch and some dude just was talking about his boo cake party, and and now this may be the dirtiest podcast that we've had in a long time, and we just started, and Philip is frozen, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, Max, it's you and me.
All right. Well, okay. So first off, let's get the shameless plugging out of the way. Check out audible.com. Go to www.audibletrial.com/3geeks. There's over 180,000 possible audio books for you to listen to. The first one's free with our promo code. So definitely go check that out. Check out our boy Arc Matter on what is he on YouTube and shit? Fucking
yeah. Yes, he is.
He's always hanging out, throwing us some comments and shit. So Arc Matter, love seeing you. Hopefully we'll see you at some of these cons coming up soon. T Public, check us out on T Public. We've got t-shirts there. You can type 3 Geeks into the search bar, and all of our art right now is done by Mike McGee from Mike McGee TV. So go ahead and check out us or his T Public site. Speaking of Mike McGee, go to youtube.com/Mike McGee if you want to check out our good friend Mike, who's on the show a lot. He does a lot of good things over there. And what else, Dan?
That was very concise, dude. I am
killing it.
Really pleased with that. Yeah. All right. Yeah, Phil, you died, so we got all the shameless plugs in.
That works.
Yeah.
So I started the shameless plugs as well because I wasn't sure it was me at first.
Well, that's Max, and this is you.
Oh no, I meant like when I lost.
You gotta get a mirror, buddy.
If it was my connection, or if I had lost.
Okay, yeah.
I was like, shit.
You started having a seizure, and then you just stopped, and we're like, oh, that's probably bad.
Yeah, that would be just slightly, a tiny bit.
All right, what do we got?
All right, so let's see. I guess we can kick it off with optimistic news, I guess is what I'll call this. So Wheel of Time, which I'm not too familiar with, and Dark Tower are going to be TV series basically in the works in Amazon. So Amazon's actually paid for it, and they're moving forward with it. Obviously, no more news than that, but it's still big enough news that Dark Tower is at, I won't say a company I more trust, but at least someone I think has the opportunity to succeed and actually tell it better than the movie did.
And you got Idris Elba going, I'm not coming back. You can't make me do it.
Guaranteed. He really likes his Thor role. Go ahead.
I kind of feel like that's my attitude towards it. Like, you can't make me go back and watch this bull crap. Like,
yeah,
that movie.
I haven't even seen the movie yet. I was.
I don't feel like it's bad enough for you to like it, and it's definitely so
Yeah.
it's in that shitty limbo where it's just
Yeah,
terrible.
yeah. I don't want that. Not out of the Dark Tower, because I really liked the first 3 books of that.
Yeah, it's the Dark Tower is one of my favorite books. I mean, I don't like horror. I don't like Stephen King, but I read every book in the Dark Tower, so I mean, that goes to everything. It's really really good. I like pretty much everything about it. A lot of good stuff in there, and it's just so much that I don't know how you do it on one medium, because like the Dark Tower, I mean, even though there are books, like they cover the entire Stephen King library, like is all sucked in thing. So it's like I don't know if just one thing is good enough. Now, when they were saying like they were going to make a movie and they were going to do the show in between when the movies were coming out, they're going to do like 3 movies and you know like have 4 seasons of a TV show. I was like, that might be able to get all the Dark Tower in there, but you know, I don't know, like unless they're planning on having the show go on for like 15 seasons, and all kinds of craziness go down. I don't know that this is going to be very good.
I mean, I think you've got more opportunity on Amazon or even Netflix. HBO would be more questionable because HBO would basically want to look for a return. But Amazon at this point is desperate. So I think they're more than likely to let them get creative. And you could potentially see them. They could do both. Like if the TV series does well, they could actually say, well, we need kind of like a 2-hour feature in between. Here, can we do that real quick?
You know what they should do?
Go ahead.
Now, they should start both series like at the same time, and if they both start going downhill, then they just make them fight each other. they take like the gunslingers, and they're like going after the dudes from the Wheel of Time, because that would at least be awesome. That's what they should do with like sitcoms too. They should
when the sitcoms start to fail.
If you've got like a whole block on like Friday night of like shitty sitcoms, you just make them beat the crap out of each other.
Weird when the cast of Big Bang Theory has to fight the cast of Young Sheldon.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, Jesus. That would be interesting, and I guess I don't even know.
We should see that more often. I mean, that would make good TV.
That would be an interesting like time paradox as well too. They could actually run a plot point and a narrative with that.
Like because I think both series had the same problem. Like they both started really well. The Dark Tower less because it actually had like an end. But the Wheel of Time series just kept going and going and going and going. It's just like, dude, come on.
The original author died. They were just like, no, we're keeping this train rolling.
Yeah, it's like all the Tom Clancy stuff now is like written by other people, but it has Tom Clancy's name really big, and then it's like by so and so on the bottom.
Rainbow Six by John F. Johnson.
John Johnson.
Yeah, brain farted a little bit there. I don't know.
It's okay.
That actually was more fun, anyways.
You want to go with Fred Fucks anytime. That it's an angry video game nerd reference. It's okay.
Deep cuts there, Dan. Deep cuts.
Yeah.
As is par for the course, though. All right. Yeah, as you all will notice, it's been a rather slow week. Because we're about to pull out Kristen Wiig in talks. Not actually like cast.
As long as you're not actually pulling out Kristen Wiig, I think we're all right.
Well, no, I think people would be more impressed by that. At least we have a celebrity on here.
like, what else you got down there? I don't know.
I mean, I might be in prison afterwards, but hey, at least we had a celebrity on our cast.
He's in a bag.
No, we're gonna the Muppets movie where you like they kidnap Jack Black and then he's kidnap me. And they're like, yeah, now we're gonna sing songs around you.
That ended okay. See, it's fine.
Oh Shit. So I don't know. I have no idea how I feel about this. I'm more curious to how in the world they're going to do Cheetah. Supposedly it's going to be an '80s movie, so maybe I don't know.
Oh.
It's going to be set in the '80s, so maybe instead of going full on like cat person, they're going to go more, I guess.
It's going to look like Cats the musical.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking.
He's going to show up and sing every now and then for no reason. That might be the greatest show ever.
Wig, like, and for the role, like, why would you hire this lady for the role? Now, I understand if they wanted to get that same girl who was in like The Mummy and The Kingsman and Atomic Blonde, because she's young and she's able to do all the action that you would require from the character. Kristen Wiig is a middle-aged comedian. She's not.
Yeah, she's not an action star at all.
No, this is not her bag. I don't want her playing Cheetah. If she's playing more of a cerebral villain, I'm down for this. But she cannot do what we need her to in the movie. Like, so they're just like, oh yeah, we'll just get a big name, PG, all the part where she's fighting, and it's gonna be like what's her face in the Thor movie?
Jane Foster? So
No.
you're talking about which one?
Kate Blanchett.
Oh, okay.
Thor Ragnarok. It's just great. It's Kate Blanchett, except for fucking 45% of the time she's in there, it's not her. It's just CG something or other walking.
It's her head on some CG thing.
Yeah, and it's not very good. So I'm just like, okay, if you don't need a big name actor or actress to for the role, you don't need the acting chops of Kristen Wiig or the comedic timing of Kristen Wiig. Then what the fuck? Why the fuck would you hire Kristen Wiig? Hire some shit stunt person who can do the stunts.
So a stunt person made of shit. I mean, you could just throw some CGI on that. I see where you're going, Max.
Some shitty CGI.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
Nice. It's just like dripping all over, like. And the disgust from the other cast members would be real. See, you wouldn't have to.
The shit actress is having trouble getting on their time. It's like, you just need to get your shit together.
They're binding it up, like, wrapping it in toilet paper. It's the Mummy.
Oh, that's awesome.
I'm just trying to provide us with filler for the No News Day. That's all.
All right, so this is good news for at least I know Dan was looking for this. I think you were too, Max. Constantine now actually has an official release date. It's going to be March 24th, and it will be longer than Vixen. I think that was a question one of you had, because Vixen was very short episodes on CWC. These are actually going to be 10 minutes, and they are going to be dark like the original Hellblazer run of the Hellblazer comics. So positive, I guess, and it's going to be voiced by the same guy who actually did the Constantine role when it was on NBC, and I guess he's reappeared in Arrow. Go ahead.
I like how that dude is just clinging to this Constantine thing with all of his fucking. Like, no, I can't get any work out of Arrows, please.
What, you got a cartoon? I'll do the cartoon. 10 minutes, that's fine. Buys me a sandwich.
Yeah, that guy's working. That guy's working for 4 PB&Js and a Diet Coke.
Nice.
Oh, that's awesome.
I mean, I really like the Constantine series, the half of series we got. I like the guy as Constantine. I thought the series did a good job of doing like some of the darker shit that I didn't think that they'd put on TV. So yeah, I'm curious to see these. I'm actually kind of excited because I love me some Constantine. Max?
I mean, I would normally be excited about DC animation, but
after Gotham by Gaslight.
Oh my god! I am just all kinds of disappointed.
Max. Make them watch the the review or listen to our review of that. You see, you gotta cross brand everything.
Yeah, we definitely. I don't know that I've gotten it to, or I don't know that it's gotten to Jason yet. But anyway,
It probably hasn't, but
in limbo right now, where we discussed in full effect. But yeah, Gotham by Gaslight was so fucking terrible.
yeah,
I refuse to be excited for anything DC now. Anything. Like you're telling me Kristen Wiig is going to be playing the cheetah? Like, okay, I'm supposed to get excited for that. Fucking got fucking new animation. Get excited for that? Why? Explain to me why that's supposed to happen, DC. You guys are just sucking it up all over.
I like this new Angry Max at DC here. This is fun.
Oh.
I would say that the only new part about that's angry at DC.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Max has his angry moment.
He's just a couple steps away from like fuck Batman. So I mean, Gotham by Gaslight was close. It was close.
No, because it's not Batman's fault. Like, why would I be mad at Batman? Awesome, he's Batman.
You gotta go find Batman to go fix DC. like actual literal fucking Batman. He lives in a cave. Go get him.
You need to do something.
That would be a great DC movie.
Yeah, I was gonna say that actually would be entertaining.
I mean, why not?
They'd probably fuck it up.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's why we're gonna do it.
So I was gonna say I don't think they would make that.
No. But
so I think we're good. I think we
can't call it Batman, but we can call it something.
Man Bat.
No, taken. I mean, I'd go with Dark Man, but that's taken too.
Oh yeah. So there we go. We just gotta look up Guano Man.
Guano Man. Yeah, there you go. That's a good one.
Vampire Bat.
What?
Vampire Bat. Man. Vampire.
Vampire Batman.
Vampire Batman with a hyphen. Like the whole thing's hyphenated, like vampire hyphen bat hyphen
and
bat.
Then you just give.
You can't sue me. I hyphenated.
Work for Animaniacs. What can I say?
And then you get fangs on Batman. That's just it.
Yeah.
Well, and his wings will be like attached.
Ooh,
oh, there you go.
That's cool. I like that. Birdman. Ah, shit.
Yeah, no Birdman. That one is plenty taken. Shit. I don't know that they would sue us though. We might actually have a chance at using it for a little while.
Yeah, fair enough.
If we made money, that'd be the only problem.
I dig the Birdman, like the old school Birdman comic cartoons.
Oh, those. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or I remember what the Birdman. Oh God, what the hell they call that talk show in they did an Adult Swim.
Space Ghost.
Space Ghost, Coast to Coast. Yeah. And Birdman would show up occasionally. And they also had the other. I think they had a Birdman show too that they redid.
Attorney at Law.
Yeah.
It's the Brack Show. Look at me. It's Brack.
Oh God, we're showing our age here.
Yeah.
The original Adult Swim. Before I think it was even.
I've still got a couple of those CDs, the old Space Ghost ones. Those are bizarre, man.
What was
that, Max?
I wish guys Tim and Eric would have never gotten on to Cartoon Network. I don't know what they did. I don't know whose dick they were sucking, but like I don't know how they got on. They're not even animated. They're on Cartoon Network. It doesn't make any sense.
Well, they went on a string like that for a while. They started to get more and more absurd, and they're like, "Oh, you're absurd. Let's just bring you on. Let's see what happens." Because they did a hospital sketch show too for a while, and then another one. I don't know if it was all by the same people or not. Might have been, which would make more sense. But who knows? I don't know. That it got a little weird in that point when they went live action. I was like, I can swallow this in animated form and live action. I feel odd now. It's kind of funny how much random crap you can absorb and swallow when it's animated, and you're like, wait a minute, whoa, what are we doing? Let's stop. Nope, I'm gonna leave the room. I'm done.
It's just like you're saying with Constantine. Like, it's animated now, so now they're gonna put the fucked up shit on there. Like, you can get away with a lot more.
Oh, that's so true. Oh God, I don't know. This news I'm more upset about because I knew we I think it was a month ago or 2 months ago we talked about New Mutants getting delayed till next year, February. Apparently, the reason why it got delayed till I think it was February, which also isn't a good month to actually bring out a movie, but there's hope. Black Panther came out that month, so I'm gonna assume it's that in that vein.
Well, yeah, but oh, go ahead.
February needs a fucking shot in the arm, okay? I was trying to watch 10 movies in February, and 2 movies didn't come out. Fucking put all the movies in February. Fucking
yeah, because February is like the slow, crappy month that you're gonna go to the movies anyway because it's fucking cold outside, so they don't care what they throw up there.
Yep.
I mean, it might be throw up there, but so when you release Black Panther on that, he just like fucking lands on everything, like ah! and then you get Black Panther, but New Mutants, I don't know.
I mean, but I had hope before because the trailer actually looked interesting. It actually looked like they were doing a horror movie. I was like, oh, cool. And now they're reshooting to add a whole character. That makes me go, holy fuck. They think it's really bad if they're actually.
Yeah, oh, go Max, go.
All right, so did they add the character like lately recently, or was it like, holy shit, we forgot Johnny?
Now he's got a mustache. Got to CGI that shit out.
Oh shit. I don't know. I was just blown away. Of course, they don't talk about the particular character because that might be plot related, but. Let me just say, a new character will be added at their shoots this summer. I was like, awesome. At their summer shoots.
I've done some summer stock.
And then the article goes to talk about the things we're more interested in, which is the Disney-Fox merger and how it affects this movie. They're like, so is that what killed this movie? That's literally I guess what they asked.
So not only have they added a complete other character, they're just not going to tell us about it other than they just added a new character, and they want us to be impressed. Like they're going to make a new movie poster saying, the hell is this movie called? New Mutants.
New Mutants.
Now with sorry. Now with 20% more mutant. Has a little star on the side with like the 20% more on it.
They're gonna announce the new mutant for the New Mutants. It's gonna be Pepsi or iPod.
Oh, it could be Pepsi Man, like that old video game.
It's gonna be Ford.
Board the mutant.
Yeah. I'm gonna drive an F-150 and save the day. I'm Ford.
Oh shit! That would be awesome.
But he has Vin Diesel's voice.
Oh yeah, no, but also he's like, I'm gonna hop in my F-150. It gets 31 miles to the gallon, and yada yada yada. Check out all the brand new safety features on my Ford as we drive to save the day.
Look, it's even got a sunroof and a moonroof. Look at this backsliding window. My dog's head can fit perfectly in there.
You wouldn't know from in here. It's so comfortable.
Oh God. That might actually be a better movie, but then I think of the one with all the food names in it. Supermarket. Don't look it up.
Supermarket
Guys.
Sweep? Are you talking like a game show?
No. There was an animated feature that featured all of these like different foodstuffs, and they all lived in the. Yeah, don't look that shit up. and then I'm sad again. So.
Are you talking about the Seth Rogen animated movie that came out?
Not.
Oh wow.
No.
So worse than that, huh?
What are you talking? Sausage Party?
Yeah. I was trying to think of like.
No. This is like something done by like a fifth-rate animation studio.
Oh, that's awesome.
And yeah, but they somehow got like licensed brands in on it.
Wow. That's impressive, actually.
It is not good. Not
so they
good.
quite literally had Pepsi Man.
No.
No,
but they had like Orville Redenbacher or something. like it wasn't like the top brands. It was just kind of like the middle one. We got $50 for our name. That's fine.
Who would win Orville Redenbacher or Colonel Sanders?
Colonel Sanders.
Oh yeah, Colonel Sanders. Colonel Sanders got that. Well, I guess I don't remember if Orville has a cane or not.
Have you ever seen the wrestling?
Celebrity Deathmatch?
No. Colonel Sanders.
The new ones?
After like Raw or SmackDown, one night they had Dolph Ziggler come down as the Colonel and beat the shit out of a guy in a chicken suit.
Oh my god!
It's highly amusing.
Oh, I didn't realize the Colonel got down.
Yeah, he like rips his sleeves off and goes down to the ring and beats the crap out of a chicken. It's pretty good.
That's awesome. That reminds me of that.
Look that shit up. You should be able to find it on like YouTube or something.
I'm sure. This sounds like the Peter Griffin and the chicken fights.
The direct effect from that. Wrestling was like, oh, okay, we can do that.
What I wanted to see were like more crowd shots. Because like there's a whole commercial part that like plays before they come down to the ring. But I mean this is after like one of their shows. So, they're all just like, what the hell? Colonel Sanders. And then like halfway through the match, you're just like, hey, what the hell? We'll just go with
it. Oh shit, that's awesome.
Yeah. All right. Any more news?
Yeah. So the one which was dropped twice, first by Max and then second by oh my god, her name just slipped my mind. Yoko is as Max calls her.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So Christy, yes. Avengers Infinity War moved up. I think it's just 1 week, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, to April 27th, which I guess to give it more space for Han Solo. I don't know, which seems oddly late at this point to do that. Otherwise, they just want to fuck with The Rock and screw up his chance at making some money on Rampage.
Oh,
he didn't have a chance at that.
Oh no, he had a chance. What else was on in April?
Avengers, Infinity War.
Well, now before.
It doesn't matter.
Han Solo in a couple weeks.
Fucking Rampage movie. I'm not even gonna movie past that movie.
Wow, that's some harsh.
Really?
On principle.
Okay. I kind of want to see it, but
I don't really think it's going to be anything. I think it's basically going to be San Andreas, but with giant monsters.
Yeah, it's by the same
which would have made San Andreas so much better,
yeah,
right?
That's what I was like. I don't know.
I mean,
I didn't hate San Andreas. It was generic. It reminded me of like a '90s action movie.
Yeah, but it needed monsters.
I didn't hate San Andreas 2012, The Day After Tomorrow.
Of those, The Day After Tomorrow was the best. There was at least a better plot point and better acting in that compared to the rest of it.
Tell me why it's supposed to be super cold and they're breathing and you can't see their breath. That just bugs me the entire freaking movie. Okay, I digress.
Because it was warm.
It's the same guy, though, right?
The director, yeah, absolutely, yeah. I think it was Roland Emmerich.
Oh boy,
fuck that guy.
He gets paid to make disaster movies. I mean, keep making them until they stop paying you, man.
Like, because he has to have enough money by now. You have enough money. Stop doing this to us, okay? Have some fucking self-respect. You know, like You know, it's like the argument in Winchester. It's like, okay, does the man who made the Winchester rifle deserve all the blame for all the bad things that people have done with Winchester rifles? Okay, just because people want to see your shitty fucking disaster movie doesn't mean you subject people to it. Fuck you.
Wait.
You mean people named Max?
But he's not subjecting you to. It's not like Roland Emmerich like rolls up to your house, kidnaps you, ties you to a chair like some Clockwork Orange style, puts your eyes open, and just like, watch my new disaster movie, Max. You would like it. Not Die Hard 2, but whatever.
Wait. He doesn't do that to everybody else?
Oh
Nope.
Oh, dude, man, I'm so hanging out at your place. It's gonna be awesome. We'll just ambush Roland Emmerich together. Or beat him with a baseball bat when you throw a tarp over him.
Yeah.
Every time Roland Emmerich makes a movie, I gotta change my name to fucking Pablo Sanchez.
Well, don't worry, Dan would volunteer for this, so you just change Dan's name to Max. Go, this is Max.
Hello, I am Max. Look at my Batman hat.
Yeah, so Max, for your reference, the biggest movies in April before that was Overboard, Super Troopers 2.
Nice.
Okay.
And
I'm down with that.
That's probably it. You're down for Overboard. Oh, I mean, Super Troopers 2, yeah, I'll give it to you. Or Humanity Bureau. Oh.
Overboard is fucking Goldie Hawn, Kurt Russell.
Yeah.
Yes, it's a remake, but they're flipping the roles this time.
Jesus.
Yeah, exactly. It was dumb. I saw the trailer for it. I was like, what are they going to do? And I'm like, oh, that's all they're doing. They're not even trying. And Humanity Bureau. Apparently the latest Nicolas Cage movie.
Oh boy, I kind of like Nicolas Cage since he got all that debt because he just makes movies by the fucking truckload and he doesn't give a shit. so you always get like a little sliver of like crazy Nicolas Cage and everything he does now.
Shit.
I feel like you don't get any good like potent Nicolas Cage like shittery because he's doing so many movies. He's just not got the energy to put out like
like he's so tired now. He can't do that like the one vampire one where he's just like, you know, fucking crazy the whole time. now he's just tired. Like poor Nicolas Cage. Like he comes out and says some lines and then he like wanders off screen and they put a blanket on him and lay him down.
I mean,
it's okay, Nicolas Cage.
Like, what ridiculous wig are they going to put Nicolas Cage in?
Yeah, yes. Caesar the Witch wig. We try to speak Old English and yet we can't.
Oh, that's generally a Nicolas Cage movie, though.
Yeah, like
recently, as you say, all the debt.
Yeah. We need to start a fucking GoFundMe for Nicolas Cage. That he does, you know, he doesn't have to act in all these shitty movies, and he can really, you know, like just take some time, build up his chi, and go out there and Nicolas Cage it up like he really means it. You know, like us as the public are missing out.
Oh shit, he's acting in these movies? No,
that's what I'm saying.
Oh, I just thought he showed up and they just let him in. Here, read this for 5 minutes. All right, you're good.
Face off quality Nicolas Cage, then you know he's got to take a break.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Man, slow down.
Well.
Yeah, so that was it, sirs. That's all I got.
Oh no.
Yeah,
we're gonna pad this out, man. We've only gone 37 minutes.
Man, fucking Overwatch League. I'm still fucking all on that.
Dude, my team totally fucking lost last night.
Yeah, I know.
4-zip.
Everyone told me you're an Outlaws fan. Like the Outlaws have lost every match.
Yeah. I know, and yet I'm not gonna give up on them. I'm just gonna.
Nice. Like you all are speaking like sports fans over there now.
Yeah.
great. I hope the Outlaws are like the Cleveland Browns of Overwatch League.
Oh, Bengals.
Yeah.
That's not because the Shanghai Dragons or whatever, those guys are actually the Cleveland Browns.
They are.
Why, they've never won ever?
No, I don't think they've won a game yet.
Ouch.
I didn't watch the match at all because I was. Oh yeah, I finally finished season 7 of Game of Thrones. It was good.
All right.
But anyway, I got done with the last episode and I put in Overwatch. And I was like, oh, League's on, and I hit the button. I'm like, 0-4. Oh. So yeah.
I'm digging that. They're dropping a new character here in Overwatch in probably a week or two. Brigitte or Bridget for those who are
Brigitte.
She looks pretty cool. I'm excited for that too. And that's all the video game news I got.
Yeah.
Oh, so I saw Game Night. Have you seen that, Max?
No, not yet.
You need to go watch that. That actually is very funny. It's very good, very well done.
Yeah, I thought I fucked up my movie pass, but it turns out I'm just an idiot.
Okay.
Fair enough.
I guess that's positive news on one side at least.
Because I was like, I could not, they had an update for their app, so it dumped you off and it makes you sign back in, right? So I'm trying to sign back in, and it's like, your email does not fucking exist. Like, we don't know who you are, we don't know what the fuck you want, but you need to leave. That's a movie pass. So I was like, man, I thought maybe they I missed the payment, and I didn't have enough money in my account or whatever when they tried to take it out, and this is what happens. You just get excommunicated from movie pass.
like the movie pass bishop shows up and he's like, no, my son.
Yep, you are no longer welcome. And I was nervous, but it turns out I just never typed in the full email address.
Oh.
There's some on the tail end of my email address that I did not put on there when I signed up.
That's impressive.
Yay.
So I'm just happy that A, I figured that out, and B, I managed to remember my password anyway. So I'm back on.
Yeah, the password is actually Movie Pass.
So yeah, I'm not excommunicated from Movie Pass. I'm back on it. I need to see Death Wish, and I guess I
kind of want to see that.
Were you serious, or I couldn't tell? It looked like you kind of smirked and rolled your eyes, Dan, when you said you wanted to see that.
No, I was drinking my water. I wasn't rolling my eyes. I don't think it'll be as good as Bronson Death Wish.
Oh, no way.
But especially Death Wish 3 when they get to the rocket launchers and shit.
Yeah, I would say,
but
as good as any of the Death Wish sequels.
Yeah,
I mean it may. I don't know. Did you guys?
It won't
see,
be as hard.
Did you guys see Death Sentence with Kevin Bacon?
No.
That one? That was actually all right until the ending.
Yeah, I just like the shitty fucking haircut he gave himself.
Yeah, that too. But I don't know how he got home there. but anyway. Well, no, because he's all ripped up by the end because he's taking on all these he's a vigilante guy. It's like an homage to Death Wish, pretty much.
Okay.
But yeah, then he pretty much just walks all the way home. and he sits down, and that's the end of the movie.
I just felt like walking.
Yeah. But yeah, I kind of hope Death Wish is cool.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound right at all, but
supposed to act in movies again.
Yeah, I don't know if that's happened in this one, but
instead of being like the diehard douche man now.
But he can be the diehard douche man in this movie, and it works. He just needs to be serious for about 10 minutes.
No, see, Die Hard 1 through 3, he was actually playing a character, and in the ones after that, he's just phoning that shit in. He's just like, you should have not driven a helicopter through a tunnel.
I'm gonna punch an F-14 jet out of the sky.
Yeah. He's not playing a character anymore. He's playing it in an exaggeration of his penis. I think. It's like,
oh my god, that's awesome.
You're gonna hit this chick so hard, he's gonna fall down that elevator shaft.
Holy shit!
I don't know.
I don't either. But anyways, I really don't think you have too much to worry about. Last I saw, it actually got reviewed and rated better than Red Sparrow by Jennifer Lawrence's movie, even though I think it's going to be the #1 performer.
I know Mike went and saw that.
Yeah, I haven't watched his review yet.
I don't think he was too impressed.
Yeah, most
well,
people
if
weren't.
You listeners or viewers at home care, go to Mike McGee TV on YouTube and look up that review.
That Red
I know
Sparrow
what's up.
Yeah, and then while you're there, check out Emoji, his review for Emoji Movie.
Oh yeah,
that is Mike's just bright shining fucking golden example to the world of how awesome he is. I love that Emoji Movie fucking review.
Oh yeah, that's awesome. All right, so let's see. I think that's it. Do y'all have any comic news?
Oh,
I have not read I think over a year now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like I've been on a kick, like picking up stuff that I read when I was like a teenager.
When you were young.
There you go. Alice Cooper's The Last Temptation.
Is it like a vampire? Or?
No, it's basically Needful Things to a kid.
Okay.
Kinda. Like the devil comes and he tempts him with the show. It's kind of like Needful Things and Something Wicked This Way It Comes had a child with Alice Cooper.
Alice Cooper. An orgy child, huh?
Yeah. Oh. Hey. Now, Alice is a born-again Christian. So.
What was that, Max?
They would just sprinkle a little Alice Cooper on the top.
Nice. All right.
It's like the orange stuff on sushi, you know.
Oh.
it's just dried Alice Cooper.
Oh yeah. Jesus.
Dried concentrated Alice Cooper.
You went there, Dan.
Yes.
I'm just now envisioning Hannibal Lecter with Alice Cooper's foot. All right, a little shaving.
Yeah.
There we go.
Just a little bit, and then you've got to put it under the heat lamp for a while, and then you put it in the humidor.
Alice Cooper thinks he's going to bother like collecting fucking genetic samples from Alice Cooper.
Yeah, jeez.
Oh shit.
They
All
just
right.
put those old school grindstones, like
like pumice, like
Yep.
Oh god. Wow, we really went to an interesting place.
I love when Phil leads the podcast because I just spend the whole time trying to make him laugh.
It's mostly how can you fuck Phil up right now?
Yeah. Like.
Oh shit! All right, so I think we covered our news topics and a little bit of dried Alice Cooper.
Yes. Feed my Frankenstein.
Oh, Jesus, that works on so many levels right now. Oh shit! All right, check us out at oh good lord, so 3geeks.ninja. You all really got me fucked up right now. 3geeks.ninja. You can check us out there, as well as check us out on iTunes if you haven't already subscribed. You can check out there. We do have a couple podcasts that go audio only. So if you want to check out those, as well as I know we're on Podomatic and we're on Stitcher.
We're on Podcast Addict as well.
Oh, Podcast Addict.
We
So
just
is that
magically show up
like
there.
addiction?
I don't know why.
Or like
Addict. Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure, and it's not like the addict Like,
No,
you
not
know.
podcast addict. Like your
Yeah,
grandma
it's like-
is,
yeah.
and that
It's
chick
like, are we
from Black
collecting
Christmas
dust?
is still going back and forth. But she's got like she's got like an iPod and some headphones because dead bodies love podcasts.
Alrighty then.
Everyone out on Podomatic, thank you very much. Podcast Lips now, our newest podcast, is blazing up the charts. The social commentary on Podomatic. We're like 200 out of 5,000 possible podcasts or some shit like that. So thank you for all the Podomatic listeners, and we're gonna keep on fucking charging up on that one.
Awesome.
Sweet.
Yeah, good shit.
All right. Check us out, and don't forget to Max.
Huh?
Recycle your droids.
Recycle your droids.
Nice.
Jesus.